But we do have the camera for, hopefully the other one comes online. Goss brings it in from the left. Behind the net for Selesky, Goss in front. Over to Petarsky. Petarsky sends it to the near wall, then out to the neutral zone for Petarsky to slap back in. Goss chases, kicks it around. On net. Friend up front. Straka sends it down. Marthaler out on defense with him. Eschweiler fights for the puck. Quentin Yang out there with Luke. Here comes Brody Torone. Quickly back out to Marthaler. Up to Eschweiler. Back and forth in the neutral zone now. Marthaler able to get it in. Poked by Quentin. Up front. Shot saved behind the net now. In the near corner for Eschweiler. Leaves it behind for Quentin. Quentin sends it up front. Nobody home. Slides across the crease. Sent down by Straka. And Farmington able to clear the zone. They'll change a couple. Marthaler chases it down. Try to get it to Luke. Deflected off some sticks. Woodbury changes. Friend and Nelson out there with Petarsky. Here comes Sick. Better. Maybe he's watching today. Petarsky has it. Backs it over to Yaya. Quickly up to Swenson. Picked up by Friend. Friend dangles. Shot. Save. Good move there by Robbie. Shot on goal. No dice. Sikic skates it in. Gets that knocked away. Sent back to the point for Friend. It gets tip pap on the right side. Nelson far left. Swenson follows in Petarsky. Friend gets Petarsky. Loses it all. Charonis comes off the bench, picks up this puck, skates it into the zone with Swenson behind him. Sikic from the high slot sends it down. Selesky. And cleared by Farmington. Back to Straka, over to Sikic. Over to Goss. Selesky chases, Goss is there. Offside's called, Goss was in front of him. Just under 4 minutes played in the first. It's 0-0. Got Yang, Friend, and Eschweiler out there with Straka, Marthaler. Friend takes the face off. No action for Braden Hill. Up the wall to Yang, off the skates of the referee. Jumps on the boards a little late. Robbie. Takes it in. It squeezed at the wall. Picked up by, looks like Luban. Sent on goal. Hill deflects it. High slot, slap shot. Saved by Hill. Good save by Hill. Out to the wall. Yang not able to clear the zone yet. Does. And Quentin. Uh-oh. Petarsky and Taronis comes away with it. Tries to send it up front for Nelson. Bouncing puck. Gets away from him. Swenson gets a poke check on that at the blue line. Petarsky behind the net with Taronis. They battle for it. Kicked around. Poked out. Slap shot on a flipping puck. Had no heat on it. Kept in by Kratz, number 7 for Farmington. Nelson, Swenson, and Taronis, your forwards, with Marthaler and Petarsky on D right now. Shot saved by Hill. Right to the belly. And we'll have a change for both teams. Selesky and Goss with Sikic Petarski. 8:23 left in the first. Shot by Kratz. Oh, goal by Farmington. The changeup makes it 1-0. Farmington. With 8:16 left in the first, Farmington takes the lead. After a battle in the neutral zone, sent in by number 3. Petarski picks it up. Petarski moves it forward. Goss has Selesky. Oh, tried to move it across to him, interrupted by Farmington. Good diving save there by Selesky to keep it in the zone. Friend and Selesky in the corner. Goss looks on Marthaler at the blue line. Selesky tries to back it down. It's in the corner. Back to Straka from the point. Oh. Shot. Robbie gets blocked. Back to Straka. Kept in. Sent down. Tipped. Rebound. Still loose. Deflected to the wall for Friend. Friend backs it down for Selesky. Friend steps up. Back to Straka. Straka. Tipped. Rebound. Still loose behind the net. Gosser fights in the corner for it. Selesky there too. Friend looking on. Marthaler saves it. Dumps it back down. Bouncing puck behind the net. Friend goes down for it with Selesky. All the way back to the wall for Straka. And finally moved out by Farmington against Marthaler. They'll dump it in and change. Yang and Straka gets to it first. Straka. All the way up to Selesky. Selesky gets tied up at the blue line. Stays with the puck. Selesky on the wall. Toronis and Yang up front. Marthaler and Toronis able to keep it in. Toronis comes away with it. Gets knocked away in the slot. Toronis on the wall, they both go down, and Farmington clears the zone. 5:36 left. Farmington's up 1-0, and just loses the puck. Toronis tries to get it to Eschweiler. Eschweiler over to Yang. Yang skates it in, puts it up front, blocked, picked up by Farmington. Back out against Sikic, Friend, and Petarski. Friend chases it to the corner. Luban able to center it. Petarski was there for it. Petarski's got Quentin to his left, Luke to his right. Behind the net, sent around to the far boards by Farmington, and they clear the zone to Sikic. Sikic makes a nice move. Tries to get it up to Nelson. Waved off. Been able to skate it out. Nelson slaps it away. An offside's called. Good job on Nelson there. 4:27 left in the first. It's a 1-0 game, Farmington. Marthaler, Straka behind Swenson, Friend, and Nelson. Friend fights for it in the corner, backs it over to Straka. Straka up the boards, tied up by Farmington, finally moved out to the neutral zone. And Farmington dumps it down. 4 minutes exactly left in the first. Loose puck behind the net. Marthaler up to Swenson. Over to Nelson. Nelson Gets it knocked away at the red line. Straka's there. Tries to send it in. Quick change. Nelson with pressure. Out comes Toronis, Selesky. Straka behind the net. From Marthaler, then Selesky picks it up. All the way up to Goss in between his legs. Kratz gets to it for Farmington. Loses Goss. Sikic picks it up, has Charlie Petarsky with him. Up the boards to Selesky. Bouncing puck to Goss. From 67. Sikic able to pick his pocket, stuck at the right blue line. Toronis. Offside's called. Yang, Friend, and Eschweiler in front of Petarsky, Sikic. Friend takes the face off. Petarsky over to Sikic. Back to Petarsky. Uh-oh, he's got pressure. Over to Yang. Yang. Covered up by Hill. Marthaler come out on D. Forwards stay the same. Friend takes the face off. Nope. Farmington able to send it back in. Straka battles. Friend up the near wall for Marthaler. Kept in. Friend behind the net. Up the wall to Yang. Yang trying to chip it forward. Now to the neutral zone. Yang. Oh. Covered up. 1:33 left. Nelson, Toronis, and Swenson in front of Straka, Marthaler. Cleared by Farmington. Marthaler has Luban on his back. Toronis able to get back off the neck of Nelson. Toronis. Here comes Toronis. Shot, save, rebound. Save. Toronis with a very good save by Farmington. 3 in the first period. Farmington up 1-0. Selesky back to Petarsky. Petarsky loses an edge. Selesky able to save him. And blocked by Farmington. They'll clear the zone back to Petarsky. Friend picks up the loose puck. Here comes Friend. Ooh, centering pass. Couldn't get a good stick on it. 30 seconds. Centers, slides across the crease, 20 seconds. Friend tried to dive and save. Here comes Sikic. Uh-oh. 7 seconds. Goss bumped off the puck. Farmington coming out strong after the last game. Penalty free after one period. Yang, Toronis, and Eschweiler start the second period. No camera behind the Farmington goalie this period. That camera is on the fritz or something today. And Farmington can get it into our zone. Puck hanging out, Toronis picks it up, skates it in, Yang left. Couldn't get a centering pass up front. Farmington able to send it, clear it down. Sikic will get to it. Cuts back. Leaves it for Petarski. Petarski up the wall to Yang. Yang couldn't handle it. 74 has it. Esche brings it in, gets it to Yang. Yang tries to center. Oh! Loose puck in front. Eschweiler couldn't get a stick on it. Decent little ways to keep it in. Does. Sent behind the net. Yang's going to chase it. And clear. Petarski has it. Leaves it for Yaya. Sikic. Tried to get it to Swenson. Oh! Bro, the kid got laid out. Laid out. No call. Ref's talking to Hill. Nelson got crunched. It might have not been on purpose, but regardless, got ripped. Dawson, Selesky, Marthaler, and Straka, your D-men. In the corner for Straka. Backs it behind the net for Selesky and Marth. Sends it up front. Toronis catches up to it. Toronis behind the net. Selesky, shot. Goal! Beauty from Toronis to Selesky. With 12-12 left in the second period, Woodbury ties it up 1-1. Nelson seems to be okay, standing up and just fine, but there's a hard collision there. Might have been incidental. They look bad. Goss, Toronis, and Selesky. Straka, Marthaler. Let's see if they can get another one. Selesky in the far. Gets knocked by Van Epps from Farmington. Shot, save. Oh, on top the net. Deflected by Hill and gets caught up on top the net. Nelson, Friend, and Swenson with Sikic, Petarski now. Behind the net for Petarski. Sends it around for Nelson. Get back. Behind the net, loose. Petarski fights for it. Friend looks on. Nelson digs it off the wall. Gets it to Friend. Friend. Here comes back check. Good shot by Swenson. Tried to wrap it around. Off the skates. Friend fights for it. Nelson trying to bang for it. Kick to Sikic. Sent down, bouncing puck, picked up by 74 and back out to the neutral zone. Sikic works on the puck handler. Friend and Petarski back in the slot. Friend interrupts that. Centering pass. Friend picks it up. Gets past one. Petarski helps him out. Moves it forward to Swenson. Swenson over to Nelson. Nelson dumps it in for Eschweiler coming off the bench. And Toronis kicks it back. Eschweiler and Marthaler, excuse me. Yang, Strzok, and Sikic out there with Toronis and Eschi. We got a tripping penalty on Farmington with 10-14. And Woodbury will have a power play to try to break the 1-1 tie. Number 67. We'll sit down for a minute 30. Yang, Toronis, and Eschweiler, Straka, Marthaler, your power play squad. Won it. Marthaler keeps it in. Marthaler's going to walk it up. Shot, tipped, knocked down, loose puck behind the net. Sent to the far boards for Marthaler again. Marthaler backs it over to Eschweiler, over to Straka. Cleared by number 28, Luban. Eschweiler skates it in. Luban gets in front of him, takes the puck away. Straka has friends Selesky and Goss now with him. Selesky fights it forward, still in the zone. Friend. Hard centering pass gets past Goss. Petarski handles it. Up to Selesky. Flip pass to Goss. Gosser. Shot just wide left off the net. Behind it now. Friend and Goss battle. Selesky up front. One timer to Selesky gets foiled. Sikic has it. 5 seconds left in the power play. Up front to Friend. Oh, tipped. No good. We're full strength. Sikic leaves it for Friend. Friend dangles. Shot. Stuffed. Still loose. One time. Goal. Sikic to Selesky. Woodbury with 8:25 left in the second period. Nelson, Toronis, Swenson with Straka, Marthaler. Swenson brings it into the zone from the right. Battle on the wall and icing on Farmington. 8:11 left in the second period. 2-1 Woodbury. I think Selesky's got both of them. I have a bad memory, short term at least. No change for Woodbury. Nelson, Toronis, Swenson, Straka, Marthaler. Swenson tries to kick it back to Marthaler. Luban picks it up against Straka. Straka swipes it away. Good D there. Leaves it. Oh! Swenson was right there for the slide. Just wide right. Marthaler from the high slot sends it in. Tipped. Blocked. Never got to the goalie. Number 3 clears the zone for Straka. Straka gets it up to Nelson. Nelson skates it in on the left. Nelson turns back to Straka, sends it down, tipped, loose puck, covered, whistled. Good play there by the Preds. Yang Friend and Eschweiler come out with Sikich Petarski. On the skates of the Friend, puts it on net, glove save. Stuck on the ref's skates. Friend wins it, back to Eschweiler, over to Petarski. Chips it down to Sikich. Sikich. Shot. Ooh, just wide right. Good play there by Eschweiler. Gets it to Petarski. Petarski shot. Just wide left. Sikich. Oh, couldn't get a firm shot on it. On the far wall. Petarski comes in like a bat out of hell. Friend. Oh, just out of the zone. Sikich walks it back in. Glove save, no. Knocked down, picked up by 24. Gets past Petarski. Friend's got a hustle with 67. Sikich leaves it for Petarski. Petarski's trying to get it up to Toronis. Yang. The ref's always in the way over there. 5:45 left in the second period. 2-1 Woodbury. Selesky, Toronis, and Goss in front of Straka, Marthaler. Straka over to Isaac. Isaac tries to get it up to Selesky. And here's Selesky off the wall, has Toronis up front. Backhand goal. Selesky lifts one over the glove side. That might be a hat trick. Is that 3 for him?
Just imagine.
Hat trick for Selesky with 5:20 left in the second period. Three to 1 Woodbury. Straka, Marthaler behind Goss, Toronis, and Selesky. Marthaler over to Henry, up to Evan. Evan skates it in. Oh, fools him. Pressured. Straka steps up, sends it across. Didn't touch anybody. Here comes Luban. Number 28 dumps it in. Straka's going to get to it first in the corner. Backs it up. Nobody there. Farmington off. Petarski and Sikich come out behind Nelson, Swinson, and Friend. Face off to the stick side of Braden Hill. On the wall, Petarski sent back in by Swinson. We're in the neutral zone. Friend picks it up. Backhands it up to Sikich. Sikich gets past one, has Nelson up front, gets it to Nelson. Oh! Swinson fights for it. Nelson sends it on goal, saves. Sawyer, back to Sikich, down to Sawyer. Tipped, Friend up front, battles for it, picked up by 74. And out to the neutral zone for Petarski. Quickly up to Sawyer. Saw skates it in with Nelson to his left. Off the skates. And back to the neutral zone after Robbie got dumped down for Farmington. They'll change 5. Sikich picks it up. Gets it to Toronis. He's got Yang and Eschweiler with him. Toronis tries to cut through 4. Eschweiler, shot, oh. Slapped away, Yang, back to Marthaler. Moved forward by number 3, Toronis, great speed. Catches up to him. Eschweiler and Yang run into each other. Straka goes to get it. Sends it around the boards for Isaac, but 61 is there. Straka Ties up 61. Eschweiler trying to fight for it. Back to the point. Sent in. Just wide left. Straka. Getting Marthaler and Taronis in the corner. Eschweiler off the wall. Yep, it's a physical game. Finally out of the zone. Yang pressures Kratz. And we're just back and forth here. Good job. Friend steals that one. Friend goes down in a pile. Poked forward by Quinton. And Friend, they just can't get it out of the zone. Straka all the way over to Eschweiler. 24 stopped him. Friend stops it at the blue line. Selesky. In the corner, Goss behind the net. Friend trying to help him. Friend. Kicked around out to the neutral zone for Selesky. Petarski has it. Selesky now behind the net. 45 seconds left in the period. It's 3. Goss tries to leave it for Selesky. Oh, what a save! And we got a penalty on Selesky. Interference. Knocks the stick away. 29 seconds left in the second period. Will be a power play for Farmington. We'll start the third. They'll have an advantage as well. Taronis, Goss, Sikic, and Petarski, your penalty kill for Woodbury. Brody takes the face off. Still stuck on the dot. Brody has it behind our net. Off the boards. Icing called. We'll come back down here to the left side of Braden Hill. Behind the net. Farmington has it. Petarski up front. Oh. Kratz blocked by Taronis. Cleared by Goss. 5 seconds left. Off Sikic, 2-1. That's your period. Farmington will start the third with a power play for 1 minute and 1 second. Brendan Eschweiler, your forwards. Straka, Marthaler, your D-men for the penalty kill as we start the third period. There you go. Farmington behind our net. Up the near boards, kept in the corner for Friend. And scooped up by Hill. Seconds left in the power play. Turonis and Eschweiler out there with Sikic Petarski. Turonis has it. Petarski up the walls. Kept in by 74. Turonis pestering. Clears the zone. Ooh. Almost got it to Jack off the penalty box. Sikic over to Eschweiler. Eschweiler tried to get it back to him. Turonis back. Swinson picks his pocket. Petarski picks up the loose puck off some skates. We got too many men on Woodbury. Eschweiler will sit down. Woodbury with too many men on the ice with 12:39. Farmington has another power play. Goss and Friend with Petarski Sikic for the penalty kill. Goss pushes forward. Get at 14. Goss able to draw that penalty. Moving everybody forward. Gets his pocket picked by 61. Petarski off the wall, nobody there. 60 has it. Shot, wide right. Kratz sends it back in. Petarski behind the net. Up to Robbie off the wall. Petarski razzle dazzle. On goal, loose puck behind the net for Goss. Tries to get it around to Sikic. Here comes 61. Sikic and Petarski back. Five seconds left, and we'll have a power play for Woodbury for about 15 seconds. Friend loses it. Selesky pressures. Turonis is there. Selesky has Turonis. Puts it on net. Rebound. Selesky Shot, save. No rebound chance. 10:43, we're back to 5-on-5. Yang, Turonis, and Eschweiler. Now with Straka, Marthaler. Brody takes the face off. 10:43 left in the game. It's 3-1 Woodbury. Turonis chips it forward, covered, whistled. No extracurriculars there by Eschweiler. Brody wins it. Uh-oh. Little miscommunication there. Off the skate. Realized when I got here that one of the number 28, Luban for Farmington, I have a lunch meeting with his dad, Kyle, at Cassetta's here on Wednesday. So looking forward to that. It's always fun. Turonis skates it in hard. Eschweiler in the slot looking for it. Ooh, foiled. And big collision. Size difference in Pee-wees is bad. You know, some big on small. Friend, Swenson, Nelson with Marthaler and Straka. Friend up front to Nelson off some skates. In the slot. Friend. Off the skates of the ref for Nelson. Nelson moves it up to Marthaler. Marthaler gets it in deep. Robbie gives it right back to Farmington, and they send it out of the ring, trying to send it off the boards, but a little sloppy. 9:20 left in the game. Sikic Petarski. Selesky has it. Toe drag, shot, oh, just wide. Turonis stuck on the wall. Petarski down to Selesky. Selesky stick handles. Tries to find some space. Selesky lifts it. Sikic battles for it. Out to the up to Evan. Evan tries to skate past. Picked up by Brody. Kept in by Sikic. Down to Selesky. Selesky. Goal. Goes 5-hole from a tough angle. That's 4 for Jack Selesky. And it's 4-1 with 8:20 left in the game. Eschweiler with Petarski Sikic now. Back for Farmington. Back and forth, 68. Shot just high. Robbie able to clear it. Yang sends it back in. Looks like Eschweiler. Somebody lost their glove. And we got a whistle. Maybe offsides there. 7:57 left in the game. 4-1 Woodbury. Middle of the ice scrum. Marthaler with Straka. Marthaler up the wall to Eschweiler. Gets past him. Back to 66. Straka blocks it. Sent on. Still battling for it on the blue line. Kept in. Marthaler. Friend looks on. Eschweiler's there too. Isaac around the back for Yang. Yang gets it to Friend. Friend up to Eschweiler. Bouncing around. Friend. Go. Oh! Quick lift, just too high. Good move by Robbie. He'll skate and change. Marthaler. Oh! Toronis on the ice now, back with Straka. Behind the net, scrum. Yang and Eschweiler look on. Marthaler battles. Toronis gets to it, pushes it forward for Luke. Luke has Yang. Quentin to the left. Eschweiler. Little razzle, little dazzle. Couldn't get a hard shot off. Puck still loose in front. Knocked away by Farmington. 6:12 left in the game. Sikic able to keep it in the zone. She'll dump it down. Petarski's out there. Swinson out with Yang and Toronis. Petarski didn't see the guy behind him. 61. Here he comes. Toronis get a stick on it, and Hill comes out for the save. 5:53 left in the game. Nelson, Swinson with Brody. Robbie's gassed. Extra shift to the centerman. That's what you gotta be ready for. Toronis has got the speed. Sikic up to Nelson. Nelson over to Swinson. Swinson skates it in. Swinson shot, block, save, rebound. Oh. Petarski dumps it behind the net. Swinson will get to it. Battles in the corner. Sikic has it from the point, dumps it back down to Swinson. Oh, centering pass across everybody. Skates it out. Sikic will chase it as it's dumped in. 5 minutes left. Yaya behind the net. Killing some time. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie to Sawyer. Sawyer to Nelson. Nelson off his skates. Couldn't handle it. Kicked by Swinson. They keep it in. Just swiping at it. .4:30 left in the game. Nelson for Farmington for pushing over Sawyer Swinson. Woodbury will have a power play. 4:24 left in the game. Straka and Marthaler are your D-men. Goss, Friend, Selesky. Your forwards. Friend wins it, gets it to Straka. Straka over to Selesky. One-timer for Friend. Goal! Play goal there from Selesky to Friend. And Selesky back on the goal streak. Called that today, wanted to get a goal. 5-on-5 now. Same line for Woodbury. Straka gets to it as it slid past everyone off the wall. Goss trying to get there. Tough angle. Friend has it. Friend gets it up to Selesky. Selesky lobs it up for Goss, who's able to slap it behind the net. Kicked around. Cleared by Farmington. Behind the net for Marthaler. Up to Selesky. Selesky fans on it. Gets pushed around. Will reset. And glove save whistled by Braden Hill. All right, we got Toronis with Yang and Eschweiler. Yaya and Charlie, your D. Yaya has it. Sends it behind the net for Charlie. Petarski up to Yang on his backhand. Puck's rolling like a wheel. Quentin pushes it forward for, dumps it down for 61. Yang up to Luke Eschweiler. Trying to make a move. On goal and covered. Toronis was trying to stop himself from going into the goalie and got pushed in by the Farmington players there. 2:43 left in the game, 5-1 Woodbury. Brody's going to take the face off, no change. Puck, back alley. Looking for the tip there from Toronis, good try. Toronis sends it to the wall. Sikic tries to dump it down for Ash. They're stuck on the wall. Finally comes out, and Petarski's going to chase it. Slaps it over to Yang. Bunk. Slappy, covered by Hill. 2:17 left in the game. Swinson, Nelson, and Friend come out with Isaac and Henry. Shot from the point, bounce all the way across. Friend ties up the puck. 61 still working behind the net. Straka able to get it. Straka just sends it to the neutral zone softly. No icing. Just under 2 minutes left. Farmington dumps it in. Friend up the wall of Swinson. That got stopped by 24. Marthaler steps up. Take Nelson, gonna skate it in. Shot on goal, save. 1:24 left. No change. Friend takes the face off. Ethan and Sawyer on the wings behind the net for Nelson. Still behind the net, in the corner now. Nothing happening. Behind the net now for Farmington. Still back there. 1 minute left in the game. Kratz. Good hustle by Marthaler. And here comes Robbie. Oh, got away from him. 30 seconds left. Marthaler. Shot. Deflected. Slap shot by Swinson on goal. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 2 and 1. That's your game. 5-1 Woodbury against Farmington. Good battle at the beginning. Woodbury kind of ran away with it.